This video is specifically um, developed for especially fresh graduates who are going to the workforce or other adults who are currently working, but do need some skills on how to set up email signature. I've seen some couple of different email signature, how people set it up in different ways. Some are very professional, some are to some extent professional, just okay kind of signature, and some are very unprofessional. So you should set up your email signature if you use Outlook or even if you use other type of email system like Google, Gmail in a professional way, such a way that if someone needs to call you, they could simply just dial the number on your email signature and be able to call you. Some people kind of copy all of those things because they use AutoCAD design or kind of graphic design of those email signature. It's just not functional. So you want other parties or your correspondents to be able to easily walk around your email signature, copy your email address, and be able to reply you so quickly and so on. So it's very important how you set up your email signature in a functional way and at the same time present them in a professional way. Why that setup area or cosmetic aspect is not going to be the focus of this, I'm just going to show you how you walk through the Outlook on getting to your email signature. Now, if you are on your Outlook that is already open, you go to setting. You'll find setting right there on top of the right side. We have those Outlook, the new interface and the old interface, but these days everyone use the new interface. So when you go to setting, and in the setting, I have multiple email here. So basically in the setting, you choose basically the email that you're probably going to be working on. So sometimes I just have to choose one of them. So I could use, or rather go to the account, and in the account, you'll find signature here. So for the email signature I want to set up, I want to set up email signature for, let's say, for example, my work email and basically name this signature the way I want to name it. So let me have email for it. So this is my existing signature at the moment. But if I want to add additional signature on a different capacity, maybe director of a center or a director of a program, so that if I'm writing to external parties who are not students or faculty, I could use that image signature instead. Then I could add additional signature here. But if you don't have any existing image signature at all, you could click on add image signature. Basically, it will ask you. So if I click on this, for example, it will ask you to enter the signature name. The signature name is not the name that will appear in your image signature. It just takes you what type of signature is this in your savings. So only you can see this. It just reminds you whether it is external party signature or it is signature related to this particular function or capacity that you operate in that organization. So that kind of information is what is asking you here. And right here is where you actually include exactly the email signature you want. In the first instance, what I would like to do is to click on enter and push the cursor down to the bottom so that I can have a space here between my email and the email signature. Otherwise, when I just type here, the email signature will appear very close to your emails once you've written your email. I want a little bit of space in that. Then what you need to do is to type in your name. Or rather type in the name, or you could copy and paste your name, but not copy a logo or a photo and paste it here. I've seen, unfortunately, many organizations use those what we call digital marketers who design those things for them. Yes, it looks good, but it's just not functional. You can't really click on the number and call right away. Why some signature, you could easily do that, and it makes it really functional and professional rather than those kind of unfunctional system. Then you type in your name, and after that, you type in your position, if you want to include that, and then you type in your organization address, your phone number, and your email. All of these have to be typed, or you copy it as pre-text, and then include it here. You could always change um, the text format and make it the way you want it to look like. If you highlight it, you have this option here. Right now it's calibrate. So I could change it to other options that I have here. So you have this option here to let it be the text that you want to be there. Um, you could highlight, you could make all those changes like what you could do in your ordinary Microsoft Word. So once you've set up all of this detail, then your logo for your organization could be copied as image. That doesn't have to be typed. You could look at your organization website, look at their logo, find their logo, copy it, and then simply just come here and paste. So if I look at, let me see if we could show some example. Let's look at Coca-Cola. So we have Coca-Cola logo here. We could copy any of this. I'll right click on it. The best thing I would have rather really want to do, or rather search for Coca-Cola, and they actually go to the website for this company. And then I'll find the logo here. I'll rather use this. This is more likely to be up to date compared to the one that I'll find on Google Image. So I could right click on this and then copy image. And then you come here and right click and then you paste. So that doesn't seem to have paste or it paste, but just behind the scene. So there are other ways I could do that if yours doesn't paste. So I'm going to show you that way. You could say that this one doesn't show that it has been pasted, but I could do it the other way around. I'll save it to my computer first, and then from there, I will insert it. But again, as I said, I will show you how that works. So the first thing is to check why it's not copying as image in the first place. So what I'll do when I right click on it again and click on save as instead of copying. So when I click on save as, it's going to tell me what kind of file this is. So that might give me some clue on what the issue is when I try to um, copy it. So right now you see this file it is SVG document. So it's not giving, so it's protected literally, and the way it's uploaded or coded does not allow you to copy it as image. And would it be able to paste either, because this file compatibility with Microsoft product is probably doesn't exist. So when I choose other files, I don't have the option to do that. So to solve this problem, I could literally just use my snip. Okay, so this is free tool, which is snippet tool, and then click on new, and then copy that particular image. Okay, so once it's copied, you can always modify this the way you want it, cancel this. So you could chrome this and make it the size you want it to be, and that is fine to go. So once you are satisfied with that, you copy it. Now I can copy this and then go back to my Microsoft Word, Microsoft Outlook, and then paste it here. You see, that is there. That is all you need to do. And it looks professional, look like the same as what you normally have. And you will already have all your data here, which is your position in the organization. You have your, ideally, you have your office number. If you have any office number, put that there. And then you have your address for the company address if needed. Um, and you could actually include the company address after the logo, whichever one you prefer. And then you could have your phone number. So all of this is typed. When someone needs to call you, it's straightforward. So relatively professional. So you could set that as be the default for replies. What that means is every reply, every email that you reply, this signature will be included in it. I prefer to do that so that if anyone need to reach out for me, does not need to go back and start looking at email history to be able to find my contact. So I make everything very smart and functional. The key word here is functional. It could look cosmetic, look nice and so on, but it's not functional. So that kind of tell me that these people really don't put thought into what they set up as part of their communication system. I could also say that as set default for new messages. So this will only include my signature in new messages. But if I click both, it's going to include it in all new messages, including all messages that I reply to. And each time that I reply, the signature will be included in that. So I hope this is useful to you. And once you've done that, you save that. You could go to your email and try out your email, send your first email, and check that the signature is actually there and it's functional. If it's there, that means you've set it up correctly. If it's not there, it means it's not set up correctly. You have to go back. Now, remember my process. I come here, I basically go to my Outlook. And from my Outlook, I go to setting. And from setting, I go to account. Now, in the account, you'll find, under the account, you'll find signature there. The alternative way to do that, instead of going through this whole process, if you're not quite sure, you could come here and search for signature. And basically, you'll find that signature come up here once you search for it. If you can find it anywhere else. That first click on your setting will also give you the option to search for signature if you don't remember to go through those steps.